I'm in a 2-year long distance relationship and it kind of sucks, but not everything about it sucks. The long distance part though, it's not fun. Let's be honest, everyone that is watching this right now can agree they have some sort of relationship, whether it's a friendship or an intimate relationship, and it's long distance and it's never works. You never think that you want it, but when you're in it, it's actually not that bad. I think at the start you get excited. It's a new chapter. You say, oh, we can see each other this often, we can do this and that, we can FaceTime. But then it gets to the periods where you haven't seen each other for a while and you're not going to see each other for a while, and those bits are the tough bits, the parts where you're not close to seeing each other and you haven't seen each other for a long time, the middle ground. But knowing that you're going to see them soon, at least for me, is what just keeps me going. And this goes for both romantic and friendships. For me, I find that I miss my friends when I go to university. It's a big change in your life. You have to make completely new friends, and you don't get the same laughter as you used to get every day in school, going to see them every morning, spending the whole day with them. And you miss that. You start to miss it. But then when you meet up in summers and Christmas holidays, it just comes back instantly. It feels like you guys haven't spent a second apart. And I think that's the beauty of long distance, is the fact that everything can seem so normal despite it being so different. Obviously, there's a lot of bad sides when it comes to long distance relationships. Main ones for a romantic relationship would be physical affection. Not being able to show physical affection to your partner is so difficult. I think it's just one of those things that is so natural. If you just see a relationship in a movie, you can see physical affection. You don't imagine a relationship. You can't imagine a relationship without physical affection. And I think that's one of the things that probably hits the hardest, being long distance. For me, also, laughter in person with your friends is just so different to if we're just gaming together online. I'm not saying that's not fun. Obviously, you can find ways of having fun online. I definitely recommend setting up Discord calls with your friends and playing all together in like big groups. It can really be a good experience, but it doesn't compare to being in person. And the money spent traveling to see people that you're in a long distance relationship with, it can rack up quite heavily. It's not easy. It's definitely something that you have to plan out. When you're going to go see them. In England, at least, it's very much a train, or there's no way of getting to them. You kind of have to use the train, and the trains aren't cheap always. They're quite expensive, and it can add up. And let's not even get into the overthinking aspect. That's just a whole nother topic that I'll cover in another video. But overthinking is probably the biggest cause of breakups, to be honest. One side of the relationship just overthinking something small, and the other partner obviously not being there physically, doesn't know about it, and it just builds up, and it can lead in a breakup. Fingers crossed, touch wood, that all of you guys listening to this will be fine. And obviously I have confidence in my relationship, but it is a big problem, overthinking, and everyone deals with it. It's not all bad though, because there is a good side of long distance relationships. It gives you time to grow as an individual, learn new skills, test out new hobbies, especially if you're in a stage of your life where you're not really sure where you want to go, what you want to do. And it just gives you a bit of time to yourself to work on what you want to work on and learn new skills that you want to learn, going to the gym and improving on even current habits. It can be a really good time to just spend time on yourself. It also allows you to enjoy the time together more. So when you haven't seen your partner and you get to see them, it just feels so much more fun and exciting than if you were to be with them every single day. Obviously, in the future, you will be with them every single day, so you need to be comfortable living with them every single day as it is. But long distance just boosts that feeling entirely, and it just feels amazing to be together. And this is included in friendships as well. You know, when I go meet my friends that I have not seen for a couple months and we do a big meetup, it just feels like we're having fun the whole time, we're laughing the whole time and just having an amazing time. It's just, you don't even think about the distance, and then suddenly it's all over. One of the key ways out of a long distance relationship, to take your mind off of it, is just knowing that it's not permanent, knowing that it's just a temporary solution to something that's going on in your life, changes that are going on in both of your lives. For me, it's being at separate universities. For you, it could be that one of you is living at home, one of you's gone to university. But the key is just not to overthink. Have trust in your partner, and just think about the times when you're going to be reunited again, and really cherish those moments, because you might not get a lot of them. So make sure that you have something planned out every time that you guys see each other. Make sure you've got something in the book, something in the diaries that you guys are going to make sure that you do. And while long distance can be incredibly tough, it also presents unique opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Long distance relationships can be incredibly tough, whether it's romantic relationships or friendships. But it does present unique opportunities for growth and self-improvement. As long as you're keeping the end goal in sight, that's what's most important.